I love the dance center. I've been going here for ages. I know this building inside out. I think I was 6 at the Go Ballet Nutcracker audition the first time I came here.
That space has kind of become a home for us, I think, and especially during COVID, it was really hard to lose it.
One day, I was just kind of Googling to see if there are any Bharatanatyam classes available in Vancouver. And then I found out that the dance center is like 7 minutes walking distance from where I live. And so that's how I discovered the dance center, and that's how I discovered my first class in Bharatanatyam.
The idea was this needs to be a home for dance that will be open to all, because there were ideas this should be only for the ballet or it must be only for contemporary dance. And then when I asked, well, what contemporary dance? Well, this kind or that kind? Oh, you know, and I said, well, the dance center in its mandate and its vision always speaks about dance.
From 91 to 97, I was chair of the board. We were looking at, do we want to build a building for dance? That was on the back of everybody's mind, even from the beginning, I believe. Dancers find a hard time finding rehearsal spaces in this city, particularly back then.
In entertainment news, British Columbia's diverse dance community finally has a venue to call its own. The Scotiabank Dance Centre is a new glass-enclosed 7-story building dedicated solely to dance. This week is their opening celebration, which is open to the public, and you still have a couple days left to sample Vancouver's vibrant dance scene for yourself.
20 years ago, in September 2001, I created a performance for the exterior of the Dance Center building using a form of dance that I call vertical dance.
We have 7 spaces, 6 studios of different sizes and different types of flooring, because each floor resonates and addresses a particular dance form. So we have a combination of what we call the marley floors and the wooden floors. And then we have what many call the theater, we call it the production studio. It's an intimate space, multi-purpose, that can facilitate 150 in the audience.
I always feel like a dance center is, it's a place for the community to gather. So the community of professional dancers, amateur dancers, recreational dancers. I mean, you have a house where everyone can arrive.
For me anyways, when I was younger and everything just seemed so big and overwhelming, like this space really helped me kind of find my footing or my ground, or to understand what is possible within this profession, especially when you're an independent dancer.
The dance center created space where the dancers can be recognized for their contribution is something really great, and it stays for the books forever.
The key element of teaching ballet is teaching you to be divine, to have artistry, and to just like feel it through your fingers and through your arms and the way you hold your head. And lower, and stay up, and to our right. Beautiful. I teach adults who come to it later in life and decide that they want to do ballet, but not only that they want to do ballet, that they want to perform and they want to learn the artistry and the passion.
The Dance Center brings other dancers to our city so that we can be in relationship with their work and with them. It becomes like this, the idea is that a dance center is a hub, right? It's where things are coming in and going out.
Every time I go to the dance center, I run into somebody from the dance community. I never know who I'm going to meet. And when I run into them, I get news, sometimes I get gossip, I hear about things, and I leave feeling like I know another shape of the dance community.
Parents ask me, am I spending too much money on dance classes? No, you're not, because you're teaching your child discipline and body control.
Everyone leg on the bar. Chloe, good job. Good. Keep turning. Other way,
We seniors can still move. You don't have to be young and spry to be a dancer. It keeps us young, and especially when we're around young people, it brings a vitality to our lives.
Today we have a very important segment within the community in Vancouver that engages with dance for people with disabilities and different disabilities.
What the Dance Center has done for the dance community in Vancouver, put the dance community into the center of the arts community. It gave us a legitimacy and a place, not just a location, but a kind of emotional place in the arts.
If I approach the dance center, I'm doing a festival, don't have much money, I need the theater. Dance center helped me with cutting the fee for the payment of the theater.
The arts are an essential part of any community. Have to be supported by everybody. What is a community without art? It's not a community.
When you're telling story, the first thing you do is you speak it. And when you can no longer speak it, you sing it. And when you can no longer sing it, you dance it.
Our tools, our canvas is the dance studio. Our paint are the dancers. Our brushes are the vocabulary of dance that we have. So we create a painting, but with movement.
Dance has the ability to heal. It has the ability to connect people. It is also a form of celebration, a form of entertainment.
And so I think there's something that unites us as artists and as dancers, that we recognize each other, we see each other, even if we don't necessarily have the same spoken language.
Dance teaches us how to let go. I mean, obviously the physical way, but you have to let go of a lot of fear of judgment. And it's a push and pull, because there's the mirror in the studio a lot of times, and with professional dance, you're always comparing yourself.
Art, it acts as a reflection of our humanity. So I think with dance, across the board, whatever the dance is, it becomes a mirror for all people of all walks of life.
Last one, full inhale.
There's sometimes a balance of the brain hemispheres almost for me when I take in dance, that I don't have to receive the words. I can simply see either the rhythms, the tempos, the textures.
If we are disciplined human beings, we remain at the static point, like our movements are basic, but when we have that higher force within us that drives us, then we would easily agree upon dance.
Art is what brings people to move and to travel, whether it is to watch a performance, to go to museums, to witness what artists have done. It's really a way to capture history, to capture heritage and our humanity.
One of the things that these people look for is culture, they look for art. What I would describe as a city that has grown and matured to become a world-class city, and these are all components of it.
from where we were as a dance community to have this essentially monument, this beautiful building that is very well placed in the downtown. So it's not only extremely useful for the dance community and the theater community, but for the public to say, oh, dance, that's interesting.
Why the Dance Center matters here. It brings attention, it brings interest, it put us on the map.
Cities, we think of buildings and roads and transportation, but really cities are all about people. I mean, that's really all a city is a collection of people, and really the highest form of living is expression of culture and identity, and that's what dance does. You sometimes do lots of things you don't want to do in your normal day, but everybody who attends a dance performance or a cultural event, they want to be there because of the joy.
Live dance is ephemeral, it's there for a moment and it's gone. And in that moment, whoever you are as an audience and whoever you are as a dancer is what creates the situation.
It's so much about the transmission between bodies. Like you and me here, always going to be way more satisfying for me than you and me through a Zoom screen.
We can't do everything from our living room. It's good to know we can for short periods, but just a collective breath of relief when we return to the space.
Felt like you had already.
I'm really looking forward to the day when we will be able to have those more live in-person exchanges, because that's really where the magic is in our profession.
My question to you or to the people who are watching the film is actually, in the future, how are we going to dance with robots? Because their needs are not just the same as ours.
If you're not feeling like every day you listen to your favorite song, or you're in your kitchen doing the dishes, or you're in the shower and you're not feeling the need to dance and the need to just like be yourself, then there's something wrong and you need to fix that.
is a container for the soul, for the spirit, and that's what we share all together.
For me, the dance center, I remember being a dance student and somebody who would walk by the dance center and not really know what was happening inside it, but was quite interested and inspired and curious that there was a building that was just focused on dance.
I would love to be in a culture where dancing is like eating, breathing, smiling.
Contributing factor I believe I brought to the vision of a house for dance. I wanted it to be a home for dance.